Greetings everyone. Hope all of you are having an absolutely fantastic day. We're back again with more Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. So, in the last video we saw we need to level up. Let's go ahead and get that taken care of. And I think it's about time for us to go ahead and start that dreadful carnage. And then intimidating prowess combo. And anything I need here? No. Anything I need here? Not really. Yeah, that doesn't help me. Yeah, so pick anything. Excellent. Now, Windowog. You've got Snapshot. Oh, wait, you've also got Penetrating Strike. Let's go ahead and take that. Woljif. You got one last level of Arcane Trickster. Well. And, oh, we could go improve critical. Oh, you just got access to improve critical. Yeah, okay, that by far makes the most sense. Dagger. Boom, boom. Yeah. Any more buffs you're missing? Do you have blur? Okay. It doesn't feel right getting that. Here, we'll just get a couple of whatever. Surprise spells. And stealth, right? No, we don't need any of those. We don't need combat reflex or dodge or any of that. We already have spell focus, improved initiative. Revelation. Melee touch, no. Near death sounds interesting. Just one negative level? Yeah, excess points persist for 1 round. And corporal. I think we'll save. We'll go with near death. We get access to 6 and 7. Okay, +1 sacred bonus. Yeah, sure, we'll do that. Nanio already has the Constitution one. Ooh, he could do Hellfire Ray. Let's get everybody's wisdom saves up. What do you get at? Oh, this is, oh, so I already had level 7. Ooh, destruction. Somebody was telling me that that's like a really, really amazing necromancy spell. Let's see if that's the case. Which? Improved initiative. Wait, actually, I'm sorry, I need to circle back. So you, what's in your spell book? You do a couple of casts of Death Ward here, but not much else. You really need something in this slot. Scorching Ray. You would need it to... No, Burning Arc really is more your style. That would need to be brought up by 2. Because you don't get Magic Missile. Okay. Fire Stick you have here. That's fine. And then Hellfire Ray. And then there's probably is a level 7 option for you. I just haven't selected it yet. So let's do that now. What are the options here? Of course I want Quicken, but that takes 4 spell levels. It's a little much. Extend, Empower. Yeah, that should work. Empower. Then it doesn't really matter what you take from here. And here's... Yeah, I already took everything we want from here. Stuff Magic Greater, I guess. There we go. So you got Chain Lightning as an option. And that's where we're going to take Chain Lightning. Wait, no. We're at level 7. Is Hellfire Ray a level 6 or level 7 spell? It's gotta be level 6 because we get very few casts of it due to heroism. And now that I think about it, crap. She doesn't have... I don't think she has the feats needed to... Let's check that. Oh, no, she does. Oh, okay, we're good. Alright, fine. So yeah, Dispel Magic Greater. Then she gets Chain Lightning. That's cool. Cool. Let's do that. And then finally you. Minagho. There's got to be some way we can quicken some of your spells. So I don't even know how we're going to use this yet, but we will figure it out. Spell Focus. Spell Specialization. You don't get any... yeah. None of that is really your style. Elemental Focus. Again, you're not focusing on a particular element. Well, actually, you're focusing... Most of what you do is fire. Now, Scintillating Pattern. Right, but the problem is everyone in a 20-foot radius. But it makes the most sense for you to go ahead and get this. Right? Yeah, it does. Alright. And what does this thing do? Stun, confused, right. Horrible things. Horrible. Okay. And then Spellbook. You got Metamagic Reach, right? No, you didn't. I forgot to get that for you. I'll get it next time. You. Excellent. 4, 3. Excellent. Question. How many? So you get... You're only going to get 4 uses of lightning unless I go ahead and use that mythic feat for you. Okay. Cool. Act 4 awaits, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and get this done. Sorry about that, but you know it takes a while to get all these characters together. Make sure they're leveled up just the way you want them to be. And looks like... What's that? Nope. Leave.
The commander has stepped through the rift.
That quest is broken. No way we could have done it.
Going back. Onward. To solitude. To the unknown. To the abyss.
So cool. There's like 3 or 4 quests actually that we had that we just couldn't complete. Hopefully we'll be able to do it in the main game. Ooh, I'm still a giant. I like that look with those horns and everything. That is super sweet. Oh, that's such an awesome look. Come on. And we're just standing here. Oh, there we go. Progress. Champion, I am amazed. I sense the surge and the power within you the moment you boldly step forth into the rift. The power is dark, but I have faith that you can keep it in check and wield it only to save Golarion from the abyssal invasion. The angel turns his head and surveys the bleak landscape that has been revealed to you. His movements are growing tense, and even the soft golden glow that usually emanates from him is fading. So that's where this rift leads, to the realm of the most cunning of all the Demon Lords. This location is familiar to me, but that fact brings me neither joy nor consolation. The Abyss is a filthy back alley of the multiverse. There is no law in this place, only spawn of chaos writhing in blood and dirt. You feel in your bones how far Asmodeus is from you now, as well as hell itself with its strict hierarchy. Well, 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 they recognize my faith. Fascinating. I wonder what it tells you if you worship Lamashtu. Ah, the Abyss. Nanio rubs her palms together. This is not a hospitable place, but just imagine how many experiments we could conduct here. How many marvelous demons we can study. Darren stands with one arm slung across his chest. He seems to be listening intently to something only he can hear. The commander has been banished to the Abyss by the grace of the illustrious Queen of Mindev, uprooted from his life and sent on a mission to a strange and alien world. You didn't foresee that little twist, did you? And how could you? It's not as if you've ever seen my dearest cousin Galfrey behave in such a high-handed manner with anyone else. Oh yes, I guess we've both suffered a similar misfortune. Well, there are degrees of misfortune, after all. He cast an overly cheerful glance at you. My little misfortune pales in comparison to that of someone who's been banished to another plane, right into the jaws of the demonic hordes, if you will. Darren shakes himself and gives you a slightly tense smile. I beg your pardon for this sudden fit of melancholy. No one likes a dreary companion, do they? To make things right, I promise to arrange a little entertainment for you. After we get settled in this charming locale, of course. What can you tell me about this place? These are the Midnight Owls. An odd mix of pensiveness and profound aversion rings in the angel's voice. This is the realm of Nocticula, the Lady in Shadow. Every corner of the Abyss is repellent in its own way, but this place, this is where one truly walks on corpses. The angel gestures at the land with his iron gauntlet. On the corpses of demon lords that were treacherously murdered. Every monster slain by Nocticula becomes an island like the one we're standing on right now. This place seems to be created specifically to befuddle the hearts and minds of the righteous. What I mean is that the demon lords are our enemies and their deaths should please us. But as I look at this black sky, I realize that sometimes the death of evil creates even greater evil. Why would Nocticula kill the other demon lords? For power, of course. Every new murder that she commits extends her realm, and the greater her realm, the greater her power. The ambitions of the Lady in Shadow are great, and she knows no mercy, so the archipelago has become much larger than millennia of her rule here. What does Nocticula have to do with the invasion of Golarion? I do not know. Before the idol that we saw in the Midnight Fane, I had not seen any trace of her influence in the Worldwound. But it's no wonder. The Lady in Shadow values guile, subterfuge, and devious plots. I would not be surprised if it turns out that she has been secretly aiding Baphomet and Deskari since the first days of the invasion. What should I be wary of here? Beware every shadow, the angel answers without hesitation. This is the Abyss, the plane of chaos and evil. It would be fair to compare our mission to that of spies sent deep into enemy territory. We do not belong here, and everyone and everything that does not seek to kill us on sight will either kill us slowly or use us for unimaginable evil. It is a shame that we cannot hope for the protection of the Sword of Valor in this place, or of the one who used to wield it. You should have sensed it already, how different everything feels without the banner's holy protection. What is our plan? We need to find the source of the hindering crystals and destroy it forever, if possible. We know for certain that the crystals were transported to the Worldwound through the rift that we used to get here. What we must do right now is take a thorough look around. We need to understand what this place is and what they were doing with the crystals here, whether they were creating them or mining them or bringing them here from elsewhere. I would also like to know who is in charge of the demons on this side of the rift. There may still be traces here, or even some documents or witnesses. I see. Onward. Be careful, champion. I will wait for you here. And here we go. Yet another mythic level. I think this will be mythic level 5. If I remember correctly. Let's see. Boom. Yep, 5 on demon. We're gonna go with Archmage armor more than likely. Ooh, I could get a second bloodline. Ah, that would be interesting, but no. Or second mystery, because I'm also an oracle. That's interesting. Once per round, when your melee attacks miss a target, you deal 2d6 plus 1d6 per 2 mythic ranks. So that'd be 2d6 right now, right? So that'd be up to 24 sonic damage to all enemies in a 10-foot radius. As long as you keep fighting every turn, as long as you make at least one melee attack, you gain a stacking +2 bonus to damage rolls with melee weapons, up to a maximum of +10 that lasts until the end of combat. That would be really nice, but you know what? No, we're going to go for protection still. So, Archmage armor. Whenever you cast Mage armor on yourself, it gives an additional armor bonus equal to your mythic rank. Whoa, another aspect. Forgot about that. Sneak attack damage. Any creature that strikes the demon with a Babu aspect during demonic rage with a non-reach weapon suffers acid damage. These bonuses increase over time. This damage when I'm cast a spell, combat maneuver check. Oh, you gain a powerful charge ability, increasing the number of weapon damage dice by 2 and applying an additional 1.5. The demon's strength bonus to damage from charge. You know, and I like that. I want to see what that's about. Nothing all that great here. Ooh, I can put haste on myself. Isn't that nice? Yeah, sure, I'll take that one now. You only get one use of this per day. Isn't that nice? Profane him. It's Baylor or nothing for me when it comes to when it comes to those polymorph transformations. I'm really disappointed. I think cleaving shot is not working. Unless I'm confused about something. Let's see. You got ranging shots. Thundering blows. Neither one of those help you. So it's either ranging shots or distracting shots. Equal to half your mythic rank. Actually, that's not bad at this time, so sure. Take that. Improved abundant casting, right. You don't need greater abundant casting. You could take enduring spells. But honestly, no, we're not going for that right now. Oh, you got mythic charge. Yeah, I like a mythic charge. What do you need? Oh yeah, I guess we might as well get greater abundant casting for you, right? Even if you don't need it right now, you'll probably need it soon, so That's fine. You. Oh yeah, greater endurance spells. There we go. Oh, but she'll have left. But you know what? No, greater endurance spells helps me more right now. I need these buffs to last. Spell penetration. Yeah, you don't. Oh, you know what? We could lower how much is needed. I need to check that. I'm sorry, 1 second. This spell book. So we want to quicken some of her spells. Damage especially would be really nice. If I did this, it would take it up to 6. I don't want that interrupted. It would do 4. That would take it up. What I really want is Sorcerer's Reflex. That's really what's going to help me more. Oh, wow. Here, Archmage Armor. I'm not worried about it. All right. And just to be sure, I'm not missing anything for you, right? Yep. Okay. Oh, hey. Cool. We good. We good. We good. You level up. Nothing needed. Okay. Now, let's go.
Are we ready to move out?
We most certainly are, Nino. This place has been sanctified. It can protect the area around it from the corruption of the abyss. The stone at the entrance to these gates looks worn, so there's no doubt that they saw frequent use. This once used to be a working portal, it seems, but now the gates are inactive and lifeless.
Wherever my legs carry me.
Go back here. So that's the portal back.
No, backwards.
But obviously we can't use that yet. All stuff to sell. Though it seems incredible, the deformed succubus's body still contains a flicker of life. As you approach, she opens her eyes. Her lips, crusted with blood, release a groan. You, Baphomet's spawn. Run. Run through your portal. You run too. Hepzibah, you think you're strong, but Our Lady in Shadow is stronger. She will get her revenge any way. Who did this to you? Hepzibah, the succubi groans with hatred through her lips, half sealed with clotting blood. I've been following them. Wanted to warn Our Lady. Curses on Baphomet and his spawn. What were Baphomet's spawn doing here? Crystals. They've been mining crystals. They said it's to attack the Crusaders, but I believe they want to attack the realm of Our Lady in Shadow. The ones who maimed you, where did they go? Through the portal. The succubus's green eyes brighten. Are you chasing them? Find them. I'll get my revenge even after I die. Having lost the last of her strength, the succubus drops her head onto her chest. Then she adds in a wheezing voice, my key. I've gotten hidden in a lesser shaft, not the one with the bones, and another one at a bigger shaft among the old tools. Find them. Follow their trail through the portal. Attack. You have kept death waiting long enough. The succubus utters a soft cry and closes her eyes forever. All right.
Trail me.
Elven notes. Bella Venerated Champion. Constitution +6. Granted swear +2 bonus on 42 saving throws. And +1 insight bonus to AC against evil creatures and effects. And Xorges' pen.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
This is a key to Nexus portals. The mine shaft descends to an incredible depth, and there are depleted veins and empty ducts as far as the eye can see. Here we go. Midden of enormous bones that likely came from giants. Here and there, rusty slave collars glint in the dust. Deep grooves seemingly left by a giant hand furiously scratching at the stone. These half-rotten remains of a giant are missing an arm. This one was probably mutilated while he was still alive.
Wherever my legs carry me.
The giant's bones look like they have been gnawed on. You hear some muttering coming from the pile of bones. Gone. They're all gone. It left me with nothing. I've been searching and searching, but there's not even a trace. A large giant skull shakes, and an old acquaintance of yours, the dredge called the Searcher, climbs out from under it, grumbling and groaning. He notices you. He blinks, and then he says in a tone of extreme melancholy, "Oh, it's you. What are you doing here, Searcher?" "Can't you see for yourself? I've been browsing decorations for my newest luxurious palace with a view of Ishiar's best beaches," the dredge mumbles. Then, without missing a beat, he states wistfully, "I was on my way to see Mistress Areelu, but I can't teleport when I'm like this. Every lousy Brimmerat could do it, but I can't. All I could do was reach the Midnight Fane and slip into the rift, but now I can't go no further, so I've been searching for portal keys." Portal keys? You seen those big things up there on the surface? They were kept closed most of the time, so the slaves wouldn't run away. They could be opened with special keys. If I was lucky enough to find such a key, I would have left this nasty place in a heartbeat, and then, who knows, maybe I could have found Mistress Areelu. Is Areelu around here somewhere? "You're a funny lad, you are," the demon grunts. "My mistress, she's like the wind. One moment she's here, and the next she's gone. But she loves coming to the abyss. I would have found her by now if I could get out of here." "What is this place?" "It's a little burrow dug by Baphomet's rats in the mansion of the illustrious Lady Nocticula," the Searcher grimaces. "A formal burrow, that is. Once I visited this place with my mistress Areelu on business, and this place was abuzz with life. The slaves were working, the slave drivers were tormenting them, and Hepzibah was choking the life out of both. You know Hepzibah, do you? Nasty horn-headed Nephilim and Baphomet's daughter to boot. Now there's no one here. As soon as I saw you, I knew right away why they all fled. Where did all these bones come from?" "They belong to the giants who used to work in these mines. You don't think Baphomet's minions dug the rocks with their own hands, do you? This mine was depleted first, so they converted it into a dump. Every time an enslaved giant died, they dumped the carcass here. I'm here to find the source of the Nehedrian crystals. Do you know anything about that?" "Well, you've just found one. Good for you." The Searcher sweeps his arms in a wide circle. "This is the mine where they used to dig the crystals, but it was long ago. They depleted it and they left. So the crystals can simply be mined like any regular mineral?" "Simply enough, but not that simply," the Searcher grunts. "They can be mined all right, but the crystals are very rare and extremely expensive. And that's all I know. Are there many other mines like this one?" "There are several more on this island as far as I can see, and they've all must have been depleted too. Baphomet's gang wouldn't have left this place if they had even a slim chance of finding more crystals. As for there being more mines elsewhere, I don't know. How long have demons known the secret of the crystals?" "What is the secret you're talking about? These crystals can be used in many ways. If you're talking about magic powers that can be extracted from a crystal imported to a demon, no one could ever do it before my mistress. Even now, only a select few know how to do it. My mistress, I mean, Lords Baphomet and Deskari are no fools to share that kind of knowledge with the entire Abyss. Everything is clear to me now. So quick to understand, aren't we? I have to go. You know what? You better look around really closely. Mayhap you'll find a key. A portal key. It looks like a faded piece of glass, but if it's filled with power, it'll shine purple. I'll walk around too, search some more. All right. And it looks like there's more items to get back here. What's this? Key to the Nexus portals. This stone is gouged and crumbled, and traces of glowing purple dust can be seen in several places. Stuff to sell. Ooh, what's this? Hide of a magical creature. A hide skin from a magical creature. As it retains some of its magical properties, such material is greatly valued by artisans who craft charmed items. Boots of Stampede. The wearer of these boots adds their rank in athletic skill as a bonus to the damage roll on a successful charge attack. Something tells me I can make use of that. Where them boots at? Here we go. What do I have? This increases my athletic skill. Unfortunately. Oh well. So what is my athletic skill without it? 23? Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. Okay. And time to head back.
Oh, yes.
Let's see if the Herald can give us some more information.
Forwards! No,
Backwards.
Backwards!
Upstairs. Yep. All right.
Trail me.
The hand of the inheritor seems to be immersed in either contemplation or prayer, but as you approach, he looks up. Champion. Why would Nocticula kill the other demon lords? For power, of course. Every new murder that she commits extends her realm, and the greater her realm, the greater her power. The ambitions of the Lady of Shadow are great, and she knows no mercy, so the archipelago has become much larger than millennia of her rule here. What does Nocticula have to do? Oh, we already read that. Regarding our mission. I'm listening, champion. I have reasons to believe that the Nihindrian crystals were mined right here, in the mines. The angel flexes his wings. So the source of our troubles, these powerful crystals, can be mined from the soil of the abyss as if they were just ordinary minerals. I was convinced that the secret of their origin must be more complicated and nefarious, but this new knowledge terrifies me. There are half a dozen mines in the vicinity, and those mines are large. The largest was abandoned just recently, it seems. How many crystals did the demons manage to mine? How many monsters with mythic powers did they manage to create? We must find out. I know the name of the person who was in charge of the mines, Hepzibah. Hepzibah herself! Anger rings in the hand of the inheritor's voice. I know her. She is an old and dangerous adversary, a Nephilim, a spawn of Baphomet himself. Yes, now I see it. The path we have stepped onto is dangerous, but it is the right one. The demons you have encountered before, even Darazan, which is officers in the Abyssal Army, whereas Hepzibah is a true princess of the spawn of chaos and evil. I'm not surprised that she is behind the secret of these cursed crystals, and I dread to think what she is capable of doing with them. A dying succubus told me about the conflict between Nocticula's and Baphomet's servants. I am not at all surprised. The alliances between the demon lords are usually fragile, and they break like a spider's web in the wind. However, the discord between our enemies can work to our advantage, no matter how repellent it is for me to even countenance. We must learn more about what is going on. What if I try to use my powers to open these old portals? Alas, that is unlikely to work. These portals are unlike the seal in Dresden. They cannot simply be swept away. If you use that method, you either destroy them for good or open the path, but not to the place where the portal initially led and where our quarry fled. I've got a key to the portal that the demons who mine the crystals apparently used to leave this place. Let me take a look at it. The angel examines the flat piece of clouded crystal. I think I know how this key works. As soon as you finish exploring the mines, I shall open the portal. That's all I've learned so far. And it is quite a lot. I've learned everything I want to know in this place. It's time to open the portal and press on. Then let us begin the pursuit at once, the hand of the inheritor exclaims fervently. The portal begins to glow brightly, and the hand of the inheritor gestures forward, his hand clenched in a fist. Onward, wherever this road may lead us. After approaching the portal, the angel freezes. Heaven above, just look at that. I see the pattern of sky-piercing spires and steep domes set against the midnight sky. This is Alushinyrra, the damned city of Nocticula. That's where our enemies were heading. This portal leads to Alushinyrra. What could that mean? It means we will be looking for a particular clutch of demons among thousands of their kind. Alushinyrra is a real demonic metropolis. It's huge and macabre. It is a little safer, or rather, a little less dangerous than the other corners of the abyss. Lady Nocticula loves having visitors, including those from other planes, and she does not like it if her guests are dying every day in her city. But if it happens quietly, without too much attention, her black heart won't even skip a beat. We must be twice, even thrice as careful in this nest of sin. Will we have to move onward altogether? I do not think that will be necessary. We need an outpost in the abyss, and it will be best if we build it right here, far from larger demonic settlements and close to an active portal that will allow us to return here at any time. All your companions that are currently unoccupied should take care of guarding and setting up the camp. Step into the portal. Let's go. Let me tell you something, champion. We are going to Alushinyrra, the city of cunning and seduction. As sad as I am to admit it, we are unlikely to find our enemies in the hindering crystals they took without the aid of the denizens of this hideous place. If Abyssal has something to do with all this, we'll need another demon that matches her powers. We will need to find a way to make contact with one of the city's rulers. On that point, we now know that there's a conflict brewing between Nocticula and Baphomet. I will not be welcome in this dark place, but I prepared for that. The angel seems truly proud of this plan. I will cast a spell on myself so that not a single denizen of this plane whose soul is devoted to evil will be able to see or hear me. Invisible, I will follow you and protect you from all dangers and temptations of this place as best as I can, and the demons will be unaware of my presence. Now, let us go, by the light and the sword. Boom, 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 boom. So, the question becomes, how do we start the Demon Mythic quest here? Each Mythic quest is different. Each one starts differently. I don't know where to go. Great music, y'all. Everywhere we go. Judging by the surroundings, these are the slums of Alushinyrra, Nocticula's capital city, the abode of beggars and vagabonds. It is impossible to descend any further, except into the waters of the ocean itself, where the bodies of the unfortunate are dumped. Go. Look, another mortal. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting one of Alushinyrra's guests nowadays. Merchants, travelers, demonologists, every kind of filth.
This way.
Right, all just strutting around gawking. One of them approached me the other day and asked, "I'm sorry, I'm lost. Can you please show me the way back to the middle city?" All right. A group of dirty beggars in tattered clothes have gathered around a handsome young man with messy dark hair. The crowd is clearly hostile, but he doesn't seem to notice. He gives the beggars a charming smile, completely oblivious to the sharp shivs glinting in their hands. The young man has a gloved puppet on his hand, a dragon made of rags with buttons for eyes. He raises it up and begins to ventriloquize in a surprisingly deep voice. "Hey, you lousy parasites, who's in charge here?" The young man lowers his puppet and beams cheerfully. He addresses the crowd normally in a warm, friendly voice. I would like to invite your leader to a romantic dinner with candles. I'll pay for everything, of course. A date with one of them? You must be really desperate. And I think they were very sweet people. Citizens. The beggars whisper among themselves. You manage to catch a few snippets of their conversation. He's crazy. Leave him be. And what if he bites you? Before the crowd disperses, the young man jots something down in his notebook. I haven't figured out what's going on with dude. To be perfectly honest with you. Okay.
Don't mind me.
Save here. Oh, he's only got one of those, so...
Soot is restless. I wonder why.
Where is... Here we go. Go. You definitely want to have Dimension Door when you come here. Finger Freezer. This +5 freezing light mace is emanating an aura that makes enemies at a 10-foot radius suffer a -2 penalty to attack and damage rolls with ranged weapons. If it was only melee weapons, that would be a little more useful, but still, good stuff. Wow.
Yes.
Let's get that over here. And yep, mass.
Yes.
All right. Now let's head upstairs. There's a pathway there, but we'll be going there later.
A success worthy of praise.
The abyss is chaos, and everything in it is constantly changing in both appearance and nature. Even the architecture of the city is in constant motion. This is the guiding principle of its design. So now you're seeing an example of that. The walls literally move around as you're walking around, and you have to move the camera to a specific angles in order to get it to shift. And there's no way to automatically know what angle you need to be at, so you gotta just play around with it.
Pretty good, aren't I?
Forwards? No, backwards. Backwards!
It's good to climb the rooftops if you can. Some of them lead up to chests that you can only get if you either climb up or climb down first.
Have I pleased you?
I don't think this is an example of it though. Yeah, this just leads up to the regular place. We'll go back, we'll come back down the regular way. Come on. What's the problem? There we go.
Trail me.
With this. Prismatic ring. This ring allows the user to cast an improved version of prismatic spray once per day as a 17th level wizard. The wearer can recharge this ring by consuming spells for which the sum of their levels must be equivalent to at least 9.
This is my kind of work.
Excellent.
This is my kind of work.
What's that last one? Oh, that's cold iron. Okay. That leads back out. That leads back out as well. Where's this go? Ooh. The sounds around you fade, and the world is plunged into eerie silence. Street noise never ceases in Alushinyrra, but even it has disappeared. You are surrounded by thick and impenetrable darkness from which 3 pairs of shimmering eyes observe you. A sibilant whisper reaches your ears. Explain yourself. I am Asmodeus, the victorious commander of the 5th Crusade. I know your name. Your nature I know not. I am Nezarus. I kill. The monster's whispered hiss sounds more like an icy blast of wind than human speech. It is impossible to say whether it is boasting, threatening, or simply stating a fact. Minagho the Lilitu, purchase your death. Incomprehensible. You are mortal. Killing you is easy. Why did she not kill you herself? Why me? A trap? An opportunity? An enigma? Lord Nature 30, Nezarus, what are you? There was a Fey Lord. There was an opulent court. There was a court executioner. The Lord was generous, gave the gift of death to many. Everything is different now. The Lord is overthrown. The court is disbanded. The executioner is gone. Now I am here, peddling death. You realize you are facing an Anku. These evil creatures have taken control over shadows and often serve powerful Fey Lords as executioners and assassins. It is not surprising this creature makes a living in Alushinyrra as a killer for hire now that its master is gone. And yet this Anko looks unusual even for a Fey. The creature must have somehow become tied by blood to the demons during his journey through the abyss. Before us is a representative of the Fey class, genus Anko, born predators. Just look at the sharp teeth and claws, the latter of which contains traces of cold iron. It is unknown whether this is a genetic mutation or an artificial transformation during this individual's lifetime. Mr. Anku, would you be so kind as to submit one of your claws for scientific analysis? The claws are my property. If you want them, then buy them. The price is my death. Ah, consent for an autopsy. Even better. She sends her gaze to you. What are we waiting for? Since you're an assassin, you must be familiar with Yaz? I know. I despise. Asked me to join the guild, wanted to make me a servant, threatened me, but was foolish. He is no lord. He does not know how to instill terror. I peddle death, already shameful to me. To serve peddlers would be twice as shameful. Yaz grew offended, sent an assassin after me. Weak, did not last a minute. Sent another. Foolish, could not even approach. Yaz understood. He will not send more. One shouldn't underestimate mortals. I twice defeated Minagho. Clearer now, even more perplexing now. How could a mortal defeat a Lilitu? Trickery? I cannot be tricked. I am here. I will kill you easily. Intimidate 33. Minagho sent you to your death. I have laid waste to armies of demons. You cannot hope to overpower me. Minagho is afraid of you. Why? Something is wrong. The monster lapses into puzzled silence. Minagho is not a lord, just a client. The deal can be terminated, but there is a condition. Reputation. A cheated customer means a ruined reputation. Kill Minagho. No client, no contract, no problem. We have a deal. Where is she? A house in the lower city appears in your mind. Find her there. Come and kill her. The monster silently vanishes. Your ears are once again filled by the ceaseless din of Alushinyrra's streets. All right. Really cool stuff. And what's this? The flow of lava rushing through Alushinyrra to the ocean originates from somewhere at the very top of the city. A sturdy door locked and covered with frightening carved pictures.
Pretty good, aren't I?
You are my favorite.
I don't remember if there's problems in here. So let's be prepared.
What's in me there, I wonder?
So.
Might be trap, might be treasure.
I see something
There we
over
go.
there.
This is my kind of work.
Huh? What's that?
This is my kind of work.
So.
I see something over there.
Check succeeded. Come on, man. I do not see anything anywhere. Oh, well. All right. Loot everywhere. The Midnight Isles, the abyssal realm of Nocticula, can be found in Ishtar, the great ocean of the abyss. The demon, gazing intently at the ocean, notices you. She speaks with respectful indifference. I've heard about you, guest of Our Lady in Shadow. You are new to the abyss, no? Have you come to behold Ishtar? It is mesmerizing, is it not? Ooh. He doesn't answer you like that if you're not a demon. A boy of about 12 stands next to her. The boy examines his wrists, which are covered in strange round scars that look like they may have come from suction cups. His inflamed skin, burning eyes, and general appearance suggest that demon blood runs through his veins. He lifts his gaze and gives you a long, sad look. Who are you? I am Zara the Grim, the most skillful explorer of the dark depths of Ishtar. Know that I am a loyal subject of Our Lady in Shadow. Has Nocticula sent you with a message, honored one, or do you simply wish to see Ishtar? What are you doing? I'm listening to the ocean and waiting for this worthless whelp to recover enough strength to plunge back into Ishtar's depths. What a shame that I cannot walk its paths myself. How ironic that the most coveted mysteries are revealed to the most pitiful of creatures, mortals. Who is this boy? The demon gives an arrogant snort. Xorges is my son, the best of my offspring. He is helpful and obedient, which is the only reason I condescend to take care of this wretched creature. What draws you to Ishtar? The unknowability of it. It said everything is possible in the abyss, but we demons received only the most trivial and vulgar parts of it. Flying islands, storms of living fire, awakening tombs, and songs that can steal the minds of those who sleep. The true wonders, the greatest paradoxes, and the mysteries that should not exist are hidden in these waters. They lie so deep that even Dagon's servants dare not descend into the darkness. It is the domain of Polymorphs, where common sense is a lie and abstractions are more substantial and solid than matter. Address the boy. Are you alright, kid? The boy flinches as you speak to him. He looks at you with amazement, perhaps even fear. Then his eyes dart to the demon. Mother, may I speak to him? She ignores her son and speaks to you, her tone cold and hostile now. Don't do that. Don't talk to him. Out of respect for Our Lady in Shadow, I am asking politely, but still, don't. What are you doing to your son? Tell me the truth. I'd rather be silent. I keep my secrets so no one can claim the fruits of my labor as their own. As a token of my gratitude, however, I will share something for you to pass on to your mistress. A single word. Quilt pops. Mother tells me to dive deep to places where moonlight never reaches. Down there the boy stops, his words drowned out by the demon's angry hissing. Sorry, Mother, I won't say any more. Champion, how could we allow this child to remain in the hands of this cruel creature? Normally, I would say we have no right to deprive a child of their parents' love, but these creatures do not know love. How could a mother be so cruel to her child? So what if he's my blood? That's not why I feed and protect him. Little Xorges is valuable because his brothers and sisters died during my research. He is the only one who shows reliable, consistent results. She envies him. That's why she's so cruel to him. She wants to dive into those depths herself, but she cannot. Ember lowers her eyes sadly, paying no mind to the demon's indignant hiss. You can only experiment on others with their consent. It is unprofessional to use underage children for this. This demon has violated the unspoken scientist codes and must be punished severely. What would you prefer, Xorges? What do I want? In the depths, nobody knows this word want, and I wasn't taught it on the surface either. I know how to obey, dive, be quiet, but I don't know how to want. What could I possibly want? Zara doesn't waste words on useless threats. She pulls herself up and shows her teeth, making clear she will no longer tolerate you speaking to her child. Chaotic. Taking a child away from a bad mother is not a crime, but rather a good deed. Be gone. The demon looks you over and the confidence in her eyes fades. She shrugs. You want to take the boy? I don't care. He's yours. I won't fight over a trifle like the life of some mortal spawn, especially since it's nearly exhausted its usefulness. Take him and do as you want. The boy you saved from his wicked mother gives you a look that is both sad and mature beyond his years. I sense a certain darkness within this youth, hiding deep inside. Yet he himself is not evil. His soul is pure and kind, as a child's soul should be. The boy is silent and focused, as if he too heard the voice of the hand, and he suddenly responds. Does the spirit speak the truth? Is there really darkness inside me? But how can I carry evil in me, yet not be evil? His gaze pierces you as if he wants to say something else, but reconsiders at the last moment. Ember gives the boy a broad smile. It's all right to be different. I'm different too. The commander has lots of odd friends. Do you want to be friends? Xorges shrugs slightly. I think so. I don't know how, but I'll try. What do I need to do? Nothing. We are now friends. You don't have to do anything to be friends. You just have to want to be friends. Can you see and hear the hand of the inheritor? Yes. He glows and he is not evil. I think I like him, but I feel there is an irreconcilable conflict between us. It is unfortunate. So this child can hear and see me. He is not evil, nor is he a sorcerer, a mage, or a wizard. He wields no spells that could reveal the unseen and carries no such spells cast by someone else. He just sees. What power does this youth possess? Who are you? Mother named me Xorges. I am a creature of her making, and, until recently, I was her creature in every way. I had many brothers and sisters, but none survived her research, so I was the only one left. Now that my mother is gone, I don't know who I am. Am I Xorges? But that name means nothing. It was whispered into my mother's ear by Ishiyar. So who am I? Tell me about your mother. My name is Zara the Grim. Her name is Zara the Grim. She used to be a pauper, a diver who collected what Ishiyar had taken. The ocean has no floor, so she recovered whatever hadn't sunk too deep, but those bounties were as generous as Ishiyar is harsh. No one knows the ocean as well as she did. She knows the safe passages, and she guides ships, swimming at half speed so they don't fall behind. She is a child of Ishiyar. She was created in it. Her first cry burst from her lips the moment she broke the surface. But many centuries have passed since her incarnation. She is dark, like Ishiyar, cruel, like Ishiyar, powerful and uncompromising, like Ishiyar, fertile and merciless toward her children, like Ishiyar. What magical experiments did Zara perform on you? I'm too young and I don't know enough to judge them. We go to the shore, to Ishiyar. She'd feed me potions, then force me to dive deep and deeper each time. By the time I was 8, I could dive so deep the water pressed on me from all sides, and my body no longer wanted to ascend. I had to stay there as long as I could. Then I'd come up, my nose bleeding, and sometimes my mouth and ears as well, even my eyes. The next day, Mother would make me drink a different potion, then send me down again. It was so dark down there. I could feel the touches of strange, dark things. Sometimes their vibrations reached me as if they were communicating with me. On those days, I vomited black slime. I tried to hear their voices, but I never had enough time. Mother would be furious, beat me, brew a new potion, then make me dive deeper, stay longer. The last time, I spent 7 hours in the water. There were so many vibrations, they enveloped me. I then realized I am neither food nor an enemy, though I had the blood of the enemy in my veins. What does it mean? I don't understand. It was a little boring, so I imagined I was a giant octopus floating in the deep, waiting for prey. I'm afraid no one else will tell you more about me because you angered my mother, and she is vindictive. A remarkable discovery. A pity I cannot include it in my encyclopedia, as your mother obtained this knowledge in violation of professional ethics. I recommend that you visit any research institute in Absalom and demand lifelong compensation in exchange for this information. Send me a letter if you want me to vouch for you. So what are we going to do with you now? I'd rather not go home, and I have nowhere else to go. What do they do, those who have nowhere to go? I don't know. Maybe I should live in Ishiyar? Champion, we have no right to leave him here by himself. He needs care, and fate has entrusted you with this child. I have faith that you will make the right decision. Explain how to get to the Nexus. You will find refuge at my camp if you so choose. The boy nods solemnly. Thank you for not deciding for me, but granting me the right to choose. Others have not done this, and so I will accept your invitation. The little one is now safe in our care. Neither his cruel mother nor a remorseless kidnapper will cause him further harm. I'm glad we share a belief that children should not be victims of such evil. I am certain young Xorges will be better off on Golarion. That kid has powers. The demon says, I want you on my side, so he brings it with him. It ain't about doing the good thing or saving kids or any of that nonsense. Okay. And now we're good. Okay, I knew there was something I was missing. Actually, now I remember this. Is this the one? Let's see. Mass.
Well, hello there.
The one guy who could actually disable the trap is the one guy who didn't come up, huh?
You deserve my obedience.
Look who's strolling down our street. Don't you know there's a road toll here? I didn't realize this was going to be a fight. Oh well. But let's see. You're Plasma. Oh, alchemist. Definitely don't want that. A defiler. I don't remember if the defilers are the ones who do the crazy stuff, but let's see. I know definitely I don't want you doing whatever you're gonna do. Excellent job, Wendell.
Wendell.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. And prayer. Ba-boom. Yeah, we'll just at the bottom. Oh, Asmodeus is also at the bottom? Didn't realize that. That's not good. Come on, man. Ember. Well, I guess it's a good time. Whip out the big dogs. I didn't see to do all that much. Wendell is up to you again. Let's see, who's any of these almost done for?
No match for
Didn't
me.
like it. Someone just fell down, not sure who that was. Yeah. Who's next up? You're next up? There we go. And then one of you is almost dead. You're almost dead. There we go. Why are you not attacking twice, bro? Yeah, unfortunate. All right. Cool. Oh, you're the one that's almost dead. Okay,
Beg
cool.
me to stop.
Oh, crap. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Very nice. 2 more of these jerk-offs left. Okay. These last 2 are going to be rough. He's on the ground. I'm not going to worry about you. Here. Crap. You know what? We could use a little help around here since all of our melee characters decide to whiff. Only 3, huh? We'll use a couple more for sure. That's not what I should have done. Oh, wait, no, that is what I should have done. Excellent. Okay, cool. It did hit 2 people. Works for me. Awesome. And you. Excellent. And there's one more. Oh, come on, Darren. I expect a little better of you. Expect you to finish this off. Come on, let's finish this. There we go. Excellent. Boar suffered an injury, no big deal. Protection, scimitar. Okay, that's all regular stuff. Come on, man. The flow of lava rushing through Alushinyrra to the ocean. I already saw that. So really, you're gonna make me then have to go? Oh, Lord. Single. Ooh.
Wanna play together?
What is that? Clear? No. Oh, that's just. Oh, here we go. Pocket lightning. Whenever the wielder of this +4 shocking burst star knife lands a sneak attack on an enemy, the enemy loses 5 spell resistance for 1 round. I guess. Oh, yeah. In some situations, that'll help. That'll work. Okay. Single. Back over there. And over here. Back to the trap we can't do anything about. And then here comes the real test.
Person. I like you.
Mass. Looks like the gang's all here. What is that? Why did I just hear a ding again? Ah, so much verticality. Oh, is there something over there? There is. There's a couple of things over there. All right. Ember. Crap. That's the last of it. And we still do not have Worldwound. That is so irritating. Why? Why is it not coming up? Darn, get it. What's up with these stairs? Nothing? Okay, cool. Oh. Mass. Oh, he's dead. Excellent. All right, let's go. She gets rid of the Triceratops statue. Goes back on. And there we go. No big deal. All right, now moving right along. This is an inn. You could rest here. If you, you know what? Yeah, we'll go ahead and do it. You'll probably want to see the content anyway. That's what we're here for. Not for me to tell you, for me to show you. So we'll go ahead and do this.
I see something over there.
What is goods? Red mask. Get lost. I'm not looking for drinking companions. A wrinkled demon with broken fangs and a missing eye stands before you. The eye socket is occupied by a large, squirming, multi-legged insect, yet it seems not to cause the demon any discomfort. He greets you with venom in his tone. Welcome to the bad luck. I'm Burgaz, the innkeeper. Our establishment upholds a high standard of service, and that it's better to eat and drink here instead of a ditch. Sleep here at your own risk, drown the rest of your life in cheap swill, or purchase goods of the finest, of the highest quality and dubious origin. Upon giving your entourage an appraising look, the demon adds in a silken voice, we accept payment in gold and slaves. After examining you more closely, the demon grins and continues in a completely different, far more obsequious tone. But, needless to say, close friends of Our Lady in Shadow will receive special treatment and special services. Nothing but the best. How may I be of assistance? Tell me the latest rumors. The demon pours you a shot of liquor that smells of blood and bitter ash. Woe to the innkeeper who would rather chat with his customers instead of work. Well, but since you ordered this liquor, I suppose I could indulge you with a chat while you drink. You did order the liquor, no? That'll be 500 gold. Tell me about Alushinyrra. In short, there's no order in this city. There never has been and never will be. There are no laws here, as we demons spit on laws. The only law here is might makes right. Take everything you can and give away anything you can't protect. Obey those stronger than you, and maybe they'll devour someone else. Everyone does what Nocticula says. She split Alushinyrra into 3 quarters, the lower city, the middle city, and the upper city. The elites live comfortable lives above, the fools and losers rot below, and everyone else sits in the middle and dreams of climbing up, though they mostly fall. Each quarter is walled so that no one goes anywhere they shouldn't. Guards watch the gates. Although in truth the guards are just a bunch of the most vicious and violent demons who carry out Nocticula's commands. If someone cuts you down in front of them, they won't interfere unless she orders them to. Then again, if you decide to bash someone's head in, they won't concern themselves with it. The only reason they might chase you away is if you want to loot the corpse themselves. The important thing is, don't kill anyone in front of a crowd and don't bother guests from other planes. Nocticula has her reasons. She's trying to turn Alushinyrra into the interplanar bazaar of the abyss. And as you walk around Alushinyrra, keep track of the time. Oh, not in some tiresome don't waste your time sense. Watch the time as if you were in a jungle and a predator was lurking in the brush and might pounce on you and freeze you in place, stealing days, months, even years. You wouldn't notice any changes and everyone around you would grow old and forget about you. In the abyss, time is a fickle and unruly thing. Tell me about this quarter. The demon points to a bottle of liquor. Imagine Alushinyrra is this bottle. The lower city is the bottom. The explanation is quite apt, as the bottom of the bottle is coated with foul-looking scum, and a dead insect with 2 fanged mouths is stuck to it. A cesspit. If someone or something needs to be eliminated, they send it to the lower city. They say the arena is the heart of the quarter, but that's nonsense. This whole quarter is one massive arena. Everyone here is a murderer, a thief, and a scumbag. The bloodshed never ceases, and the denizens of Alushinyrra watch it with delight and wager on who will emerge from this lake of blood. You may think of the slums as a useless appendage, but they are the main source of entertainment for the city. Tell me about the other quarters of the city. The middle city is all about trade. The 10,000 delights offers sex. The flesh markets deal in slaves and weapons. The mercenaries and assassins sell the death of enemies. The most successful business person of all is Shamir in the harem of ardent dreams. Her merchandise is Nocticula's favor and the favor of the powers that be. The upper city is for those who already have everything and have no use for trade. Imagine if you were a creature of divine power that can live in complete comfort, free of almost all limits. That's the kind who live in the upper city. You'd be wise to stay away from them. In the lower city, they'll just kill you and defile your corpse. In the upper city, they'll pull your soul out through your nostrils with a red-hot needle, cook it into a stew, then force you to eat it and wash it down with a cocktail made from your eyes and marrow. Are there many folks from Golarion here? Quite a few, but most of them wear special accessories. The demon draws an imaginary circle around his neck. They're slaves is what I mean, or meat sometimes. We do get some free ones from time to time, scum as a rule, the only type who can survive amongst demons. There are more tieflings around here than fleas on a manticore, although most of them don't come from Golarion. They're born here to the families of slaves. There are also fools who come here by choice. They genuinely believe someone wants them here in the land of their ancestors. Everything is clear. Happy to be of service, sir. You're always welcome to Bad Luck. Here, please, take the special pass reserved for our best guests. Whenever you wish to grace us with your presence, any arch will bring you here in an instant. I need a room for the night. Before we talk business, can we have a glass of something to celebrate not being dead? Innkeeper, bring out your strongest stuff. You're looking at Golorion's finest crusaders, and we're here to drink. If you want my strongest, pay up front. And pay for the beds while you're at it, because you won't be walking out of here on your own. That'll be 2,000 gold. Pay 2,000 gold. Pour. Tankards of bubbling liquid appear in your and Windowog's hands. The drink smells of tar and soot. Windowog looks around, her eyes burning with curiosity. Yeah, we've come a long way from home, but I like the madness of this place. Maybe we'll kill someone today, right here in this inn, you and me. Meeting your gaze, Windowog gives you a tease and wink. So, what should we drink to? Since we're celebrating, I say we place a small wager to see which of us can outdrink the other. A challenge? I love a good challenge, but I'm warning you, this will be the toughest fight of your life. With a sly wink, Windowog throws her head back with joyful laughter. I'm still waiting for your toast. We'll drink to you and me. Oh, how romantic. Ah, fuck. Windowog gives a mocking and not particularly respectful sneer. The poison brought to you by the innkeeper tastes as awful as it smells. However, the impressive potency promised was clearly no lie. Your vision blurs slightly and your heart beats faster, causing blood to rush through your body and filling it with heat. Ugh, what a delicious abomination. I swear it's even worse than the liquor made from venomous spiders, but I like it. Windowog's voice is softer than usual, relaxed. It's just like everything here, disgusting but strong. That's what tempts me about Alushinyrra. What about you? I like it here too. You know why? Because we're alike. Dark hearts, evil souls. That's us. Windowog leans in and repeats with a smile. We are very much alike. The tankard is raised for a new toast. Let's drink to the two of us being alike, to the evil beast howling in our souls. The Uplanders will always know we're different. They are cattle, we are predators. That's why we need to stick to the pack and never trust strangers. Road dog. Your face goes numb and the world around you begins to rotate slowly as if it seeks to whirl you off into some strange dance. Oof. Windowog stops drinking for a moment and some of her drink spills into the sticky floor. The huntress's movements retain their grace but become less coordinated. After struggling to push some air down her alcohol-scorched throat, she ardently declares, "Speaking of strangers, Galfrey is a real bitch. She sensed you were stealing her glory and would soon take her kingdom, so she got rid of you. She thought you'd die here. Fat bloody chance. We'll go back and get what's ours." "Not bad, master, but you'll never outdrink me." With a fit of drunken laughter and a wag of her finger, Windowall makes her first, somewhat indecisive attempt to collapse at your feet. "Why are you angry at Galfrey?" "Because I despise people like her. Those who don't hunt yet walk around in the warmest furs. If a leader senses their authority is threatened, they take up arms and challenge the contender. But to merely send you as far away as possible, that is weakness, and I spit on the weak." "You really are upset with her." Windowall gives you a fierce, defiant look. "You're damn right I'm upset. On your account, by the way. Well, in mine, it goes without saying. I also shed blood in those battles, and as we sit here, Galfrey is tossing our triumphs into the latrine." "You're right. Go to the abyss, Galfrey." "Yeah, go to the abyss, and we'll come back and take your kingdom for ourselves. Here's to our kingdom." After another sip, you finally feel really good. The cozy interior of the inn invites you to stay here forever among its patrons, who may have their quirks, but are still charming in their own eccentric ways. You find yourself thinking the floor looks exceptionally soft, comfortable, and would no doubt be the perfect place for a nap. The warrior's speech is now quite slurred, and her voice is soft, heartfelt, and surprisingly friendly. "You know what? Screw 'em all. Let's stay here. What do we need those uplanders for anyway? All their stupid rules, orders, their cautious chatter behind our backs. We'll conquer a kingdom here, you'll rule it, and I'll be your warlord. We'll fight for ourselves instead of nonsense like loyalty, duty, and love. It's all garbage, especially love. Am I right?" Of course, they're fiction. What else to die for if not these fictions? Gold, power, and a hearty meal? That's also nonsense. How did you become so cynical? The huntress opens her mouth to snarl, but falls silent and shrugs sadly, then says, "I don't know. I'm not the one who made life this way. One great big cave where everybody eats everybody." Of course they're fiction, but what else to die for if not these fictions? Gold, power, and a hearty meal? There's also nonsense. It may be foolish to die for love, but there's no shame or regret in it. "Nah, I'd rather not die at all. Dying in the name of things is the Uplanders game, but I want to live." Windowall forces out a laugh, but you still catch the doubt that appeared in her eyes after your words. "Looks like you outdrank me after all. Well, be proud, that's a first. And like any good first time, I'm going to find it hard to walk afterward." Wow. Looking at you helplessly, Windowall goes limp and begins to slide to the floor. "It's time for this cat to take a nap somewhere warm. Can I hold on to you? Looks like the floor is about to jump up and hit me." The huntress's claws clutch your clothes as she hangs on to you. She presses her head against your chest, closes her eyes, and, wherein her mind is already somewhere else, she whispers sleepily, "You'll take care of me, won't you?" I've never seen that before. That's a first. That is absolutely a first, and I thoroughly enjoyed that back and forth between them. All right, let's make sure none of this is stuff we need to be upgrading with before we sell it all. That's that +2 dagger I put in there. Yep, none of that, none of that. None of these armors, right? Oh, my people barely use armor anyway. Okay, this is the real question. Prismatic ring, no. Deadly swing, no. No. Ring of protection, I might need that. Are y'all all upgraded? Ring of protection. What's this? Giant strength +4. No. Physical form, dexterity and constitution. Oh yeah, I forgot about you. Dexterity and constitution. Venerated champion, +6 constitution. Yeah, sure. You don't really use dexterity, so we just need you to be upright. +10 competence bonus on athletic skill checks. Nobody actually needs that, but since we got a whole lot of empty slots, we'll take it. The wearer of these gloves has an arcane pool class. We don't have one. Charisma +4. You already have something better than that, right? Charisma +4, charisma +4. No. Weakening torture. If you land a hit with a melee weapon. What's this? +4 initiative. It's a +1 morale bonus to AC, but no more than +3 for each ally. Oh, there goes that. I see that morale +3. Okay. All right. Why not? Why not? Yep. Leave that. We don't have anybody who uses gazes. What's this? When someone dies within 10 feet of where gets a haste spell, cannot attack. That's useless. I have on haste at almost all times. Resistance +2. He already has a better one. There we go. And then finally, braces of armor. Anybody need an upgrade on their braces? Clear purpose. Yeah, no. Nope. Okay. That's all trash then. And one other thing to look at. Okay. So wait, was that considered?
So many thoughts.
No, that
so
was not
little
considered a
time.
rest or a nap or anything. The one-eyed demon greets you with exaggerated enthusiasm. What an honor for the bad luck to once again receive such an esteemed guest. The repulsive insect in his eye socket spews a stream of cloudy yellow mucus. The demon gently dabs it away with the greasy rag. Show me your wares. The demon kicks open a large chest filled to the brim with all sorts of things. There are weapons and bloodied clothing. It seems these items once belonged to visitors from many different worlds. Here you are. Have your gold ready. I don't offer credit. The demon's voice drops to a whisper. By the way, I have something unique I can offer only to you. A Nahindrian crystal. It holds incredible power. What's a Nahindrian crystal? You mean you haven't heard of them? But everyone in Alushinyrra talks about them nonstop. Well, listen. This lot of demons appeared, and they were so strong you couldn't help but wonder how they acquired such power. And the strange thing is, those same demons used to be common riffraff, but then they became, well, I don't know what they are, but whatever it is strong. Rumor has it these supposed Nahindrian crystals are the source of their power. Nobody knows what they are or how to get them, but everybody wants one. The word has grown quite popular. These days, everything is Nahindrian this and Nahindrian that, no matter where you look. It's all hogwash and lies, of course, but my crystal is the real deal. Don't ask how I acquired it. That's my secret. But I could sell it to you. It's probably fake. Keep it. It is fake. The demon smiles venomously. It could be a fake, or it could be the best deal of your life. Only one way to find out, eh? All right, bulk selling. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Lots of money. Still just a book of dreams. Anything else? Cool. Now, does he have anything useful? He has absolutely nothing useful. This amulet grants his wearer a +1 competence bonus on knowledge world skill checks. Yeah, okay. And Demon Slayer suit. That sounds interesting. Any potions that are interesting? Nope. All right. Deal. All right. Inventory is nice and clean. One more thing. I need a room for the night. 1,000 gold coins and you can take the room in the back. It's quite a sum, I know, but you can clearly afford it. Pay 1,000 gold coins, deal. For your sake, I hope you're a light sleeper. Some pranksters are taking to breaking into rooms while the occupants are sleeping, stealing their eyes and stitching their mouths and ears together for fun. You've picked a terrible place for a night's rest, outsider. Now we'll gut you and help ourselves to your things.
I'll carve my name onto your flesh.
Nah. Well, yeah, there are a lot of things. Ooh. Good Lord. All right. This pisses me off. In fact, this really, really pisses me off. So, let me... Whoa. Why don't I get a full... God damn.
Burn, slice, behead.
That was rough. And now another one's getting in on the action, apparently. Oh, nice. All right, and now all my people are here. And now we'll go ahead and take off, we'll take off turn-based, because we don't need that. Yep. Okay. Yeah, so that always happens, that someone comes in and basically tries to take all your stuff. Or, as he said, stitch your eyes together. Which, just, come on, man. Really? Alright, save here. Alright, so that's where we came up at. Whoa. What's this? Look at this outsider, strutting around in all his fancy clothes. I think someone needs to teach him a lesson. Yeah, fancy pants. Time to hand over your coin pouch and empty your pockets. Shut up, scum. Wait, that's Yaz. He's the leader of the Assassin's Guild. Quick, let's get out of here. Demon Path. Well. Yaz casually adjusts his magnificent ruffled collar and then looks around with an expression of distaste. He sniffs contemptuously. I see you've chosen to take the scenic route. Well, welcome to cesspits of the city, the warm and smelly underbelly of Alushinyrra. How did you know that I was in Alushinyrra? Ha! When Nocticula told me to keep an eye on you, I hired a soothsayer to keep track of your movements in the city. Are you still going to guard me? Yaz shrugs and holds up a hand to admire his long, sharp nails. Despite their terrifying length, they've been carefully manicured and each one has been painted gold. The demon sighs. He sounds bored. No, I don't think so. I have my hands full, and Lady Nocticula hasn't graced us with her presence for a long time. I'm not sure she even remembers that she ordered me to guard you. So, my little birdie, it's time for you to fly on your own. Where are we? This is the lower city, the most squalid and loathsome district of Alushinyrra, a haven for the lowliest of outcasts. If you get tired of the stench out here on the streets, you can take shelter at the Bad Luck Tavern. It's just down the street, although I wouldn't call it a safe and cozy place to rest. I'm looking for a demon called Abyssal. Have you ever heard of her? Yes, I know her. Everyone knows the arrogant bitch. But Abyssal doesn't use my services. She has plenty of dangerous service to do her bidding, so she doesn't need to visit my guild. And of course, I don't get involved in her affairs. They do not concern me. I'll get straight to the point. I need to speak with Nocticula. Yaz holds up his hand to admire his large diamond ring as it sparkles in the midnight. A thin, tired smile crosses his lips. You know, it's usually the other way around. Nocticula orders you to show up and you rush to the palace. I don't think I've ever seen anyone demand a meeting with her. But she's not in her palace. Her throne has been empty for some time and no one knows where she is or what she is doing. It's dangerous to show too much interest in the affairs of Our Lady in Shadow. Those who poke their noses where they don't belong are severely punished. But here's my advice. If you're trying to contact Lady Nocticula, you need to speak with Shamira. I'm sure she can get a message to Our Lady in Shadow. Who is Shamira? Shamira the Ardent Dream is the steward of the city and Nocticula's closest advisor. She rules Alushinyrra in Nocticula's absence. Shamira was once one of heaven's creatures. When she fell, she found a new fate in the abyss. And where can I find Shamira? You'll need to go to a place in the middle city called the Harem of Ardent Dreams. This is where Shamira receives her petitioners and gives an audience to those who seek her favor. Alushinyrra is a wild and chaotic place, but the Harem provides some semblance of order. Shamira can send messages to Nocticula. She is Lady Nocticula's lover and her closest advisor. She is Our Lady in Shadow's right hand. It is her duty to inform Lady Nocticula if there's any trouble in the city. Where is Nocticula? Who knows? Perhaps she's somewhere in the abyss plotting another cunning scheme. Or maybe she's on another plane talking to deities and having conversations with powerful entities. Or maybe this is all a game and she's laughing at us right now. She could even be watching us as we speak. Perhaps you are her in disguise. Maybe she is taking your form and is playing a joke on me. Though I think that's unlikely. I have no more questions. Welcome to Alushinyrra. I see you've been introduced to the city's darker, more dangerous side. If you need anyone killed, just stop by my guild. It's in the middle city. And even if you don't need my services, you should still pay me a visit. I have a very interesting job opportunity for you. Yaz flashes you a smile, revealing several gold teeth. Then he claps his hands and vanishes with a dramatic flourish. Ha-ha! You hear a note of suspicion in the hand of the inheritor's voice. Ho, 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 ho. You've been to the abyss before, haven't you? That fiend knows you well and even seemed to hold some respect for you. But I believe in you. I believe that everything you do, every decision you make, is for the sake of our noble cause. Evil. I want the demons to fear me. I want them to tremble when they hear my name. Yes, they will fear you and adore you. They may even fall at your feet and call you their lord. Beware their flattery and their willingness to obey, for they are poisonous gifts. Many have tried to control the forces of evil. They had good intentions, but their stories always had grim endings. If you accept the power of darkness, the darkness has power over you. All right. Ouch! All right, guys. That's enough. I get it. It won't happen again. Ah! Just not my eyes. Not my eyes. Move your hand, scum, or we'll break the other one too. I said move it. A group of demons laughing with glee is kicking a skinny Babu curled up on the ground. Not your eyes? Fine then, your belly. Have some of this. What are you doing? You're hurting him. Ember dashes towards the demon laid out on the ground, shielding him from the blows. Stop. Why are you doing this to him? Huh? Who's that? The demons goggle at the girl. I'm just a mortal. Weak and silly. Compared to you, I'm a mayfly. One moment I'm here, the next I'm gone. But you better listen to what I tell you, because I've lived more than you have. Ember, you're only 100 years old. By demon standards, you were born yesterday. How could you have lived longer than they have? The girl smiles. But it's true. I'm not lying. It's quite easy to prove. The demons draw close to the girl and look her over with contempt. What's with all the riddles? What do you mean you live more than us? It's very simple. I haven't lived very long, but I have friends. Those I can protect. Those who are glad to see me. There are many sad things, but I still know what happiness is. But you, beating, biting, fearing, hating each other, are you really happy? And if you aren't, is this any kind of life? So yeah, I've lived a lot, but you've spent centuries and centuries without really living. Bah! This mortal brat, this lump of meat is going to preach to us? The demon gives a predatory sniff, bends down and shows off his mouth filled with sharp teeth. You know what makes me happy? Gobbling up tasty pieces of meat like you. Ember looks at him serenely. She reaches out and strokes his horned head with her burned palm. Poor thing. You are so hurt and scared all the time. You feel a bit better for a while when you torture others and forget about your suffering. But is that really happiness? The demon recoils from her touch. There's a combination of surprise and terror on his fearsome face. Are you crazy or something? The demons stand around the girl. Their faces show caution and rapacious interest. It is clear that they are slightly afraid of the strange girl who shows no fear, but at the same time they see no obvious threat. Evil. Pay no attention to her. Just walk on by. She's just a foolish little girl. I really am very foolish. Ember's face falls as she lowers her gaze. You'd have to be a fool to try preaching in the abyss. If you eat her, it'll turn you just as stupid. To heaven with her. Let's go. The demons walk away laughing and making obscene jokes. Ember stands for a long while, watching them leave. They didn't understand anything, the girl sighs. Maybe what I'm doing really is pointless. No, I can't think that. I can't give up. If I can't convince regular demons, I need to talk to their queen. She lives here in this city, Nocticula, right? You're going to meet her sooner or later, aren't you? Please, take me with you. I'm sure if we met face to face, like you and I are talking right now, I'll be able to convince her to stop being so mean. You'll take me to her. Promise? Mad oh mad, Ember. Just copious amounts of crazy.
I think I did it.
The symbols inscribed on the wall belong to the language of the Titans, the first creation of the gods, and themselves the creators of the sinister Demodans. I don't know what those are supposed to be for.
Have I pleased you?
Immensely. Thank you very much.
Pretty good, aren't I?
Librarian's Cloak. This cloak grants its users a plus 10 competence bonus on used magic device skill checks. It also increases the effective caster level by 4 when using scrolls. I think it's pretty obvious who's supposed to get that. It looks like these rooftops can be used to bypass the guards and get to the streets above.
Punish me, for I failed.
Smile. The world's not ending just yet.
Stupid thing. Anything for you.
I'm like, sooner or later she'll get it. Come on. Pretty sure there should be a chest up here, and then we'll just head back down. We're not quite through with the lower city just yet. Anytime now. Usually doesn't take this long. There we go. All right. Oh, and there's a chest right in front of us. Is there another chest over there? There's another chest up here, but we can get there easily. Climb the rooftop. Climb the rooftop, go down the rooftop. Right, okay, cool. Okay. Unfortunately, that was just valuables that time. Okay. Oh, cool. It let us go down easily. That's awesome. And now, let's head to the arena. Boom, boom, boom. Awesome. Okay.
Shall we move? We shall move.
And head all the way back here. Head down.
Have I pleased you?
Immensely, Windwalk. We do appreciate you. Okay. Now we head all the way to the other side over here. Beggar slave. I don't know which way I have to turn this in order to get this to move. Here we go.
My tail is twitching. Must be a sign.
Dog it. Come on. I don't want the boar or any of those other options to pick it up. What's the problem? Is Woljif not with us? Oh, Woljif's right here.
My tail is restless.
What's the problem, Woljif?
I'm here. Where else would I be?
I don't know. This is an excellent question.
Let's shake a leg.
God dog it.
Ask
Come on.
nicely.
Okay, you are with us. I don't know what happened to that spell, but to that trap rather. But we're gonna keep moving forward. Okay. That's some heady dope and no mistake. I feel like I could rip the head off of anyone. Hey, you outsider, how about I rip your head
Require
off?
my unbiased opinion?
Ooh, and I don't have any buffs. But we're still gonna go. We're still gonna just go with it. Delicious. Delicious. Okay. And we'll just go ahead and take all your stuff. Deadeye. Whenever the wielder of this +4 axiomatic composite longbow lands the first hit in a round against an enemy more than 30 feet away, the enemy suffers a -2 penalty to AC for 2 rounds. Wow. Isn't that a +2 enhancement buff for her? What's this? Oh, composite short bow +3. Oh no, she was using a +3 weapon. Okay, so now you have a +4 weapon, girl. And oh yeah, purple stone knife. I was keeping that around. Oh yeah, and I was keeping this around too. Don't be selling none of that. All right. Oh, what in the hell? Oh, they took all my stuff off. Good. God dog it. Come on now. Well, that's something to keep in mind. Didn't I have a shirt too? And braces? Is this my braces? Yeah, okay. These on. What's up with this armor? I'll study armor +2. And this is probably the shirt I was wearing. Bonus against acid. Cool. Well, I only have one more bone left. See, those dinosaur bones are rare. Oh, here we go. I have this on there. Okay.
It went splendidly.
The signs on the wall indicate that a drug merchant can be found here. In the abyss, there are many poisons that can plunge mortals and even demons into nightmares. Come on.
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
And there we go. Into the Battle Bliss Arena. There we go. Okay, I think this is a good place to go ahead and stop. I hope all of you enjoyed the video today. If you did, please leave me a like down below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will see you all in the next video. Take care.